Yo, mighty. Hello, hello, vodka. Oh, this is way better. Damn. I installed the FOV mod, yeah. And the shader mod. Different eyes. What else? Oh yeah, lockpick mod. Don't know if you can see it. It's maybe it's you stand in the sun. I think if I talk with her, you see it. Yeah, now you see it. It's way better. And
don't stay away too long.
Of course, the menu special. Nothing to see here.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always by. Kiosk right here.
You're done? Yeah, I want to at least make some big progress. Like, nah, Destiny is not this guy. Booba. What lost sector? Destiny 2. Cosmodrome, and then on the top right,
Hey,
me
what
likey
can I do for
Booba, and me too. It is on the Cosmodrome, and then I believe on the top right. What is that lost sector's name? I always forget that name.
You should inspect your ship.
Does
for
it
heat leeches every
rotate
couple
the other
landings.
packs?
They'll
Yeah.
cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Anything I can
At
help you
least
with?
that's what the thing says. Wait, I need to make a jump from 21. Is there a way to modify my ship then?
Okay, no problem.
Only got a 16. Is there a... Wait, are only weapons? No graph jump? Wait, there's no graph jump upgrade for me. Shit.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
Okay, a medkit. What else? What else? Healing. As you carry more? Huh? Lol. Ship parts? No, that needs to stay. Super snake shepherds, red meat. Bloom, orange, milk. Meal peps. Grapes. I need more healing, bro. So anything else I still need? Got the ammo, the healing. Lockpicks? Wait, do I still have diggy picks on me? Nope. Starium mod? Wait, you're losing interest in the game? Yeah, that's why I'm pushing another stream on Starfield today. Like I wanna at least finish the game. I paid way too much money for this game not to finish. It just said Starium? Oh, Star UI. Oh, you mean like a different HUD? Wait, which one? There are so many mods. Like, let's at least keep it with this for now. So shit, so I need to use my old ship to make that jump. Wow, that's stupid. So I took yesterday all day to get that ship, and then the ship is not enough to make. Ay, 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 ay. Not enough to make the jump. I have to buy another ship. Or maybe my old ship.
Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
No, none of them jumps like 21.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
That's fuck, man.
I'm sure you can find.
I have to waste money on this ship because the other one is not possible to upgrade for me. I mean, this one can jump 21, but it's way too expensive. Like 126,000 credits? Nah. This one can jump 30. It's 94,000. Brr. Wait, maybe you can upgrade my old ship.
Okay, no problem.
Which one has the closest jump? Both have 16. Okay. Wait, is it possible to upgrade the graph? Oh, it gives me enough range. Not. Craft jump thrust. 23. Yeah, let's do that. And then this is my home ship. Wait, is my crew on this ship? Oops. I will let time for mod creators to give their go on fixing everything, and then we'll give the game another time.
Time to get this ship moving.
Let's see, I lowered my bitrate to 9K. Let's hope the stream doesn't buffer that much anymore. Story UI and delay menus seem like necessary mods. Okay.
We have history. Achieving orbit now.
You know my great-grandfamily made that time, right? We're here.
Touching down.
What the F? Okay. Sure, let me look underneath the map. Why not?
Remember, some life forms don't need spacesuits, so keep your eyes open.
Oh, it's finally raining over here. Oh, it's finally cooling down. Thank God. No more sauna bedroom. Well, normally I'm not that happy about the rain, but now I'm like, oh, please. Let my room cool down at least somewhat. You're dead. Oh, reload. You're not dead. Here. Oh. 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 Shit. Oh, I got lucky. Okay.
skeptics left their mark here. That's for
Huh? You're sleeping, bro? Okay.
It's a bit balmy here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, bro, this FOV thing and the DLS upgrade is way better now. Damn, bro, the game runs so smooth. Like such a big difference. Like it doesn't feel like I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. Booba! Bro, I didn't give you flashbangs. Like, yep, give me that upgrade also. No more flashbang in my face. Wait, you still sleeping? You okay, bruh? This guy? Man, you gotta love some booba. This way.
Now, what exactly does a pharmaceutical company need with a sub-basement and a connection to a cave?
No clue, you tell me. No, I hate it here. I want my new ship, bruh. But it doesn't have the jump range. Da 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 da. Whee! Damn. Satellite?
How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay. But
High energy research lab. Okay, so I have to go to the planet.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This mission is well. Hey, wait, where's my loading screen? Bleh.
let's put this bird on the ground.
Make sure you save repair parts for the ship. Oh no. Oh, that looks nice. Wait, you don't scan the planets? No, most of the times I don't care. Oh, the last one? Okay. Well, we should stock up on ship parts after this one then. It's for XP.
Missionary Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
What is your business? I'm responding to the distress here.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here? Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend.
That's 2 seconds. Damn.
Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
I'll watch things from out here, and you go do what you need to do. Just be careful.
Why does this sound so eerie?
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment.
Why do I have the feeling I'm walking into a trap?
Attention all. I am declaring a go here. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out.
Hey, what?
Be right with you.
He's calling a lockdown and he's getting me in at the same time? Bro, what's happening here? Help! Help!
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat plain.
Okay, right. Let's go, bro. Bring me to your captain. I don't like this one. Whoa. What the? Bruh? Heal? Heal. Heal. No healing on me? Shit, let's equip the healing.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was here, but everything was destroyed.
What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
There were some scorpions right over
In our
there.
storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for?
This is ridiculous, I'm not lying. If stealth tech, it won't be arguing.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe
What
she can figure this
the...
out.
I don't like this one bit.
Who's there?
Bro, what's happening?
Thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal.
Oh,
right?
this last next one was from you.
It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Indonesia, an attacked one.
What? What are you talking about? No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Oh, they got dark mode terminal mods? Yeah. Slow down, let's start with accident. Yeah. Probe distortion. Yeah,
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago...
it was pretty easy to install the
calibrating
Nexus
an
mod.
experiment in our high-energy research lab.
Pretty straightforward.
There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak.
I'm using
Sparked a
Vortex as my mod
I was
manager.
trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead. An artifact? You mean the metallic god?
Oh, bro,
We
I'm
should.
not prepared for that
Wait.
shit.
She's back. All right, we're on our way up. Here's
You
our...
need a mod manager? Yeah, like this. Got all your things in here. This guy, I used to dump the mods in my mod folder. Is it free? Yeah, it's free. Completely free. All the mods I have, including the install, everything is free. Like no pay. The only downside about downloading the mods is it takes longer.
I was just filling in the director.
If you got a premium account on there, then
If
the downloads are faster. But
director's office
it's not
is on
worth
the
your
second
time.
floor.
Like a download takes a couple of minutes. Max. Yeah, you can. I believe you can still dump your mods in the mod folder, but not everybody knows how that works. But what the F is this? Shh. Can I reload cancel? No.
This way.
Yeah, this way is like I'm used to it now. You're teleporting around. Oh, I'm keeping my gun out.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director.
Who
And
research
this is our
director?
Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes.
Yes.
Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director,
4
you can't be taking
times.
this seriously.
5.
Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something. Can it? I don't know about it. You found an artifact and you have no idea what you're dealing with.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? No, we don't. Enlighten us.
Seeing what they can do. It's why I'm here. They're connected. They're a key to the temples. Okay, let's just
Really?
keep
That's
some.
all you're gonna say?
No. Fair enough. You have a prior connection.
I like
with
so
them.
much and I find a mission
Maybe
didn't
that's why
like
this
it.
is only affecting you.
Yeah, that's why I did all the Performance. Wait, do I have the performance upgrade? Yeah, I got it. Starfield upscale shader. And what's the other one? Wait, I didn't download it, that one? Huh? Oh, no, this is the one for better performance. Booba. Whatever this is, I keep shifting to another universe. Yeah.
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It's burned out. Raphael was the only survivor.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
Yeah, is there some way I can help him?
You mean this other Raphael?
With the other missions
How could
well
he
on the
possibly do
same
that?
level or close to it?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely. We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying. This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. This artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow, it's still running.
Shut the damn thing off. Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion. Yeah.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there. Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could in another universe?
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works. Take it. And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting. Maria, do any of the other controls still work? Could we adjust the particle sampling rate? Or the beam voltage?
You can't be serious. We have no idea what we're doing. This thing is already tampering with space-time. If this gets any worse...
It may also get worse if we do nothing. Right now, this seems to be our only path forward.
All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
Opa.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Hey.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and... I thought I'd finally lost it. What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Ew. Oh.
What the?
What the? Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Will we have it when I shut down the probe?
Not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess. How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do...
Wait, you still have one line.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Bottom line. Can you tell me
I was
about
in the
action?
lab,
My
working
only
on the
problem with this
frequency
game
calibration
is
for the
that the
probe.
shooting combat seems
walking
slow
out the control
for
room
when
when it
you're
happened.
in combat
heard
fighting
tense
against
rupture.
other NPCs that are shooting at
The
you.
alarm sounded.
Yeah.
I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me, I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just poked into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
Trying to get the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need?
Yeah, let me get out of this.
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle excel.
Okay,
Real
sorry.
That's right. Has the whole system's on a hair trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
What, did you get lost in the hallway? Alright, this is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. What in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please. It's possible. That's what I want to test. If that is what's happening, what does that mean? How many of these distortions are there? Oh. Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feed back up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91. What happened? Are you all right? So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. If you can get down to the disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Maybe for you, but not for me, I guess. Can I go to the end of the hallway without getting teleported? But
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
spaceship method is een score die about at 2 potential states.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose? If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. It's not an easy decision, but I am grateful. Thank you. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so
Yeah, what up,
you can
Tito?
expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
Alright.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Get supplies. Where are the supplies then? Downstairs? Supplies.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need to ask...
Damn. Slow down there, lady. Could use some medical supplies.
I think I still have a few things I could spare.
Plus 20 health for 2 minutes. 200 damage resist. Med pack. Trauma pack. Okay, thanks. Let's see, do I still have unused skills? Nope. Oh, met de elevator. Nice. I guess I have to use this one to get further, yeah.
The security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Oh shit, bro. I wanted to go for lock picking. What's lock picking? Scanner, zoom, crafting. Security. What do I still need to do? I need to pick more. Okay. I need to go down. Hunger Games? Yeah, now you say it, yeah. Got the same vibe. Wait, can I get in there? Oh! So a distortion over here. Yep. Then turn around. This door, use this distortion. Wait, the picklock didn't work, the picklock mod? Aww. shit, I picked the wrong one. Crafting component, that's it. Shit. Wait, easy pick is on, but it doesn't do anything. Oh. Ooh, we got a thunderstorm over here. Okay, be right back. Let me close my windows real quick. It was the final one. Keep clicking out this all.
Please do not interfere with my tasks.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Wait, what the? Oh, I set them to protect me. Huh? Guess I have to find another anomaly. Wait, there's a way to go up and then down from the stairs. Ooh.
designated security terminals.
Okay. Do I want to shut down this reality? Nah. Shut down this. Opa! Damn.
You're back. I wasn't sure if you were alive or if you were going to come back for me. I mean, not that I'm not grateful, but why? Why not stay in that other universe?
Wait, did I save him? Wait, did I make the wrong... Oh, don't say I make the wrong pack. Bruh.
Fair enough. But still, I appreciate it. It's not much, but I scrounged up a few things you might still be able to use. You're welcome to anything else you find lying around, too. No one's going to miss it. And as for me, now, let's get off this damn rock.
Shit, bro. I picked the wrong... Yep, let's go back to that one. No way I'm saving his reality. So where am I now? What part am I? Oh, I don't like this. Whoa, who's hitting me? Oh, what?
Catastrophic damage.
Oh yeah, that was it. Over here. Down. Wait, let's switch weapons.
Controls are available on designated security terminals.
System failure. Massive damage.
or switch universes? Okay, let's switch universes. So that's the thing I did wrong. Wait, so how do I get in then? I need to switch inside. Is there a distortion over here somewhere? Oh, I hear one. Oh, you are opening fire? Chill, bruh. Whoa, 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 this is my dad.
available on designated security terminals.
Time to farm some trustees. Nice.
Security incident resolved. The security lockdown has been terminated.
So now I got like all this space. AI generated art. Yep, that's true. It says AI generated art. Boom, 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 boom. Let's save and we get back up there. Get the chance. Yep, I got it. Okay, let's save.
Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Ethan, how are we doing?
Research levels back online. Definitely some damage, but it could be a lot worse. We will have to replace a few robots.
Yes, well, that's a small price to pay, all things considered.
This is a lot to take in. Artifacts, multiple universes.
Look on the bright side, dear. Just imagine the papers you'll publish.
If anyone even believes this.
I am curious, though. Why did you decide to stay here, with us?
The universe, you are all dead. This is better. I failed to save you. I want to honor that.
Of course. I'll make sure the consortium remembers his sacrifice. Our next supply ship will be arriving soon. I'll have a full report ready for them. For now, I'd like to extend our gratitude and what compensation I can offer for everything we put you through. Thank you. This has been a truly remarkable experience.
Experimental what the? Ooh, new legendary armor. Gimme, gimme. Beast Hunter, 15% less damage from alien enemies. Automatic. Automatically uses a map pack when hit. Health is below 25 once every 60 seconds. Okay. Incendiary, 10% chance to ignite nearby targets. What did the helmet do? Less damage, 10% chance to stagger nearby enemies, 10% damage to scan targets. Then what does that one do I have right now? Minus 50% fall damage? This one is way better. I'm going with this one. The helmet. Incoming melee. Alright, let's go. We got at least a new set of armor. Sweet! So she's huge now. Okay. You didn't get that? Yeah, you probably went for the darker side finish then. Killing the universe I'm right in now then. I have to guess. Ooh, this looks nice. Mini te photo, eh? I want a photo from here. Yeah. Come on, let me climb up. Thank you. Come on. And then Do, 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 do. Now a little bit down. Oh, lol, you even see me in the sky. Maybe a little bit like so. Yeah. Exit there.
A lot on your mind? Excellent.
Go around where I am. Oh, then you better click the stream off.
Should I warm up the engines?
No, you can warm up me.
Hey there. Glad to see you again. Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation.
Wait.
You, have a med pack? Oh, I think I might have pulled something.
I hope you're having a good day.
That was quite a workout. Hope you had as much fun as I did.
What did you need?
What the fuck? You wanna hear a joke?
Yo, man can always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Okay. Skyscrapers cannot jump, lol.
I was a rover and a rambler. I lived my life in sin. There was no number high enough to count the troubles I was in. I filled neon nights with women. By day I risked my skin. There was no gamble bad enough to think I would never win. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. And go back home and
Yeah, I picked the same universe as Vodka, I stayed in the other universe. By the looks of it, if you pick the dark side, you go the evil out of the story. Engine speed back up, lasers back up. Sure, that should be fine. Yeah, let's land. Wait, why do I need to land? Wait, not here. Still need to fly somewhere. Finished with level 80 character? Yeah, what I saw from people talking about it is like the new game plus got more outcomes.
Calling for help isn't usually how I work, but you'll be surprised how eager the other Starborn were to join in.
Even after everything you've done, gonna enjoy Want to enjoy blasting you and your friends into vacuum of space.
You know what? I actually appreciate that. I do. But we both know why we're here. So, let's not wait any longer.
Oh shit, and now I need to piss. Oh, but not now. I should have moved. Oh, wrong. I hate this. Repair. Come on. Oh shit, look off. Can I repair? Okay, I'm repairing myself. Okay.
Fully repaired.
Get away from me again.
I'll meet you there. Be ready.
Okay, I'm in this safe part right now. Let's save. I got such a hard time in this part. Yeah, probably had like low shield health or something on your ship, maybe. I mean, I did upgrade my my cannons on this ship. It's not like this is a bad ship. Like the overall stats are pretty nice. 624 shield. Yeah, and I got upgraded cannons. Okay, before I land, I'm taking a quick piss break. Be right back. it's a big relief. But I think because I didn't pick the side I was fighting on all of my 3 ships. Yeah, and I got some crew on board that is helping me with the fighting.
Good to go for landing.
Wait, what? Huh?
What is it?
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Make everything you need?
Wait, well, how many health packs do I still have? Should be enough, I hope.
Hello, friend. The hunter will be below with the final artifact. His allies will be throwing everything they have at us.
Yeah, let's save it over here. Wait, I can talk with him?
Be on your guard. The temple is below. The Starborn here often lure mercenaries. I doubt any of them.
Okay. I don't want to know anything more.
Anything. Just say the word. Important or not, I'm ready to listen.
Wait here a moment.
It was nice talking to you again.
Okay, let's get ready. Probably should got some more ammo. Nah. And if so, I can always go back to an old save. It's really needed. How far is that stupid thing?
Some enterprising Starborn lured human mercenaries here. They built this facility. Another layer to get past before we can reach the temple. Expect more Starborn along the way.
I've visited worlds with temperatures this low before, and it's never been a pleasant experience.
Oh, this looks like a battle area. Let's save.
Death is only the beginning.
Oh what the? Oh yeah, now I feel the dip. No way I'm doing that. Let's slow this to 75 then.
I don't stock up on junk.
shit. Okay, never mind.
See that anomaly? The temple's artifact is reacting to all the fighting. Might be the only way through.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we...
Would you shut up?
You alright? That was a shift in space-time, a dip into the multiverse. We'll have to go through a few more to reach the center. Both? Neither. Something much like yours, I suspect. A beginning, a regret, or a surprise. All right. Keep yourself steady.
So no other way for me to get in? No lockpicking? Nope. Big sad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heal. This mission is hectic? Yeah, you can say that. Oh, healing. Want healing. God damn, bro. They went for a bloodbath over here. Whoa.
You didn't tell me we have visitors.
We have visitors.
Welcome. What's mine is yours. Well, no, it's still mine, but you get what I mean. Now, how am I supposed to take a strange comment like that? Is this some kind of... You don't deserve the final artifact. This life you've led, you're nothing but a thief, an opportunist, a liar.
It's not fair, but gladly paid for that artifact if you would let me. Yeah, that's right. I saw what I needed and I took it.
You think you have a right to the infinite? You're nothing! Guards! You're going
Yeah, I did kill him in my playthrough, I believe it. Collect this outfit. Or did I not? No, I didn't. I went for the sneaky route. You need armor piercing rounds? I believe you have armor piercing weapons. Like as a mod.
In the end, search for the artifacts always ends here.
Say it. What?
Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
On the juryman's road with
I
us.
died?
Can't see another soul off to the void so soon.
My brain is exploding.
I'll pour one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook.
Okay, Vladimir, don't freak out, but hello. That's just me? This is another new universe?
What the? Crix's ghost!
Crix's ghost!
What kind of cruelty is this? This some
What are you doing to me, my friend?
Before you twist the blade?
Whoa, I'm not here to hurt you, Vladimir. Vladimir, listen to me, the artifacts.
Multiple universes?
Yes, multi-universe.
Visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
No, I'm losing a member of the Constellation is hard, but we make it through. Keep going. I don't care who died, even if it was me. It's nothing next to power recover. It's not worth it in the end, Vladimir. I gave it all away, all the artifacts. Oh no, losing a mark, but making it through it. Keep.
Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning. Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
What the? Okay. Sure. Wow.
The last temple. Once we get inside, be ready. So much power gathered here, anything can happen.
So is this the part Starfield sets my PC on fire? All the graphical effects. Okay, I appreciate this. This is nice. We're getting all this just before you enter. That's a nice touch. It's gonna help some people get some clears. Wait, was a shotgun. More ammo? What kind of gunfight is this? Whoa. What am I getting myself into then? Wait, I did pick up a shotgun. Yeah, this one. Or is there another shotgun? Wait, coach, double barrel. No, this is a shotgun. Yeah, let's get that over here. Good, I got enough ammo. That's reloaded. That's out of ammo. Laser rifle. Wait, do I have a laser rifle with me? Nope. I guess I can pick one up. What's the difference? Like nothing? Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's save that over this crappy gun. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, at least I'm now prepared. My main weapon was my sniper. 435 physical damage. Damn. Whoa, 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 brother. Reload. Oh shit. Wait, at who is he shooting? I don't see anything. Oh, there. What was this? Credits? Yeah. Elliptic spacesuit? Is that a cool one? Meh. But I will keep it for sale then. What about ammo, trauma, infirmary, more ammo, some cutters. Anything else I should be aware of here? Come on, game, let me jump. Hello? Just a little hop. Bah.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised you made it this far. Serves me right for not being convincing enough. Is this where you give your big speech? Let's hear it.
You lose handing me the artifact guarantee live. You lost your way. Unity is an adventure and an endless discovery, not this.
Wide-eyed and naive. I guess sometimes I miss the feeling.
Attack me already. Some pieces of you want, so let's go with the artifacts. There has to be a universe where I already won this. You could lose. Yeah. No?
Idiot.
Shit.
So, what's
Wait, you want a simple answer?
I've listened, and I'm not impressed.
"21 seconds. Wait. Is this not far enough back? Nah. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, let's make an official save. Oh frick, bro, I did load save, not. I went too fast for my own pace. Okay, save. MD.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised you made it this far.
Brother? Hello?
Serves me right for not being... Oh, I don't think you can walk away now.
But I want to, bro. No, I'm not doing this. Wait, 51, is that now? Oh, frick, that's this. This is my... Wait, I have no clue what I did. What? Huh? Okay. Please. Oh my god, bro.
Serves me right for not being convincing enough.
Okay, guess I'm talking to the back end of your head. Okay.
Is this where you give your big speech?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Oh, you can't find peace in another venue like yourself.
Don't compare me to him.
The sun is raised down.
I like my odds. I've listened, and I'm not impressed. Now, let's get to it.
Wait, you got... Wait. No. You got auto persuade? Okay, let's do auto persuade. Oh, wait, maybe if I...
I guess I
Oh,
shouldn't be too
whoa, you, brother.
for not being convincing enough.
No, you are. You're convincing enough. You're in my face.
Is this where you give your big speech?
Okay, auto persuade.
Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Wide-eyed and naive. I guess sometimes I miss the feeling.
But you only got one auto persuade? There's some version of me that's more reasonable, maybe thirsty, enjoys movie. It took me.
That's how the multiverse works. Violence. I've listened.
Okay, now we do baby steps. Wait, it gives you hints. Ah, yeah, that's that's way better.
Serves me right.
You're persuading him in the wrong way. He's giving you hints. Oh, what are the hints then?
Is this where you give your big speech? Let's hear it.
Could do it, sending me the artifact guarantees you live.
I see the multiverse for what it is. You're the one painting over it. Peace. That hasn't crossed my mind in some time. I suppose you have a point. I suddenly find myself feeling the weight of years. Fine. Just this once. In just this universe. Here.
That was an incredible piece of negotiation, rivaling anything I've done at Constellation. Oh, perhaps I'm out of a job. If you need something, I've got your back. Oh, I love catching up with you. Let's do it again sometime.
Need your artifact as well to complete the armamentarium. Sure, why not?
No, this was your victory. You've proven that you're ready to enter the Unity. I know we aren't from the same universe, but it kind of feels like old times. Here, all the artifacts I've gathered. I would speak to them before you go. Place the armillary in your ship. And power up your grav drive. It'll take care of the rest. No. My place is in this universe now. You'll see the glory of our multiverse and your place in it. Then you'll be asked to make a choice. I'll say no more. That's a difficult question. You might as well be asking, when is the Unity? Why does the Unity exist, or how does the Unity truly work? It's not a fixed place in space-time. You'll be... well, you'll have more luck understanding when you get there.
Talk to your friends before you leave. Build the armamentarium on your ship.
So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating.
This is what we wanted, sir. Constellation is the greatest.
That's not what I mean, but I love you, too. Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a Constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is.
We could stay here together, this universe. Yeah.
We both know that one of us is going to let curiosity win out, eventually. It's who we are. But I wouldn't mind pretending one universe is enough. For a little while, at least.
I'm glad the artifacts have ended up in your hands.
You're a bully, Mighty. Yeah, Mighty goes for the Rambo route and the dark side. On the first playthrough, I always want to go for the good side of the story and then go for the dark side.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Wait, I want to see my friend, so let's do that. It sends me right over here. But bro, there is no one here.
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
Oh, everyone is upstairs.
Terrible, terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
We did it!
Coming up on the end of a long ride here. We got all the artifacts. You ready for what comes next? Might not see each other on the other side. I know. Just bracing for it. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I played it over in my head 1,000 times, and I've made up my mind. She's coming with. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way on board that ship. And if we stayed behind, we'd both regret it.
Cora with Starbomb powers. The multiverse won't know what hit it. Yeah.
Glad to know you still got that sense of humor of yours. Okay. Let's get it, huh? The unknown is right over the next bend. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
I can't wait to get to the Unity! I've been reading all about parallel universe theory, and I'm so ready to meet another version of me. You think it's okay if I call them Cora too?
So you will work something out. Wait, you're not coming with us. It's too dangerous, honestly. I'm a little offended if we me call too. Yeah.
You're right. We shouldn't assume that just because they're the second us we see, that they somehow didn't exist before. Look, Dad said that there's a chance we might all get separated after we go to the Unity. You don't think that's going to happen, do you?
It might. That's a risk we're all taking.
Dad said. I feel kind of bad, you know? That I want to go anyway. I'm sure gonna miss the lodge, but I can't wait to see what happens next.
I must confess, the hum of a grav...
So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place.
It isn't as bad as I thought. There's no guarantee the will be next will be better. Yeah, screw everyone in this universe. Bunch of jerks.
Constellation has given me a home, and I will always be grateful. But I also feel ready.
Cora hates me on my playthrough. Bro,
after
and you
the
call
Unity?
Mighty a bully.
Will we even recognize each other?
Potato. I don't know, it's a bunch of restrictions into I don't know. You have my permission to punch as many other versions of me you meet.
Oh, that was already my plan. If we do not see each other again, then goodbye. I am proud of all that we have accomplished. If you are free soon, could we...
Hi!
So, what's new with you today? We should get a drink sometime.
You know what? Let's make a real save. But I have no clue where I did build that armamentarium. Yeah. It's over here. Huh?
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
Woo!
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh, thanks. Ugh. Wait, I did build a outpost with the thing on all the artifacts on it. So how can I see my outpost then? No way to see them on the map? Wait, to my inventory maybe? Oh. Nope. Kill star map. Maybe then. Oh. No. Missions. Well, there has to be a way to see all your outposts. Looks like a bunker, but I got so many bunkers on my map. I got a bunker over here, bunker over here. Oh wait, this is the bunker you're talking about? Okay, thanks. Can I make this jump, or is this too far? Probably too far. Yep. I cannot jump to here. Not to here. What jump can I make then? I make this one. This one. Hello? My game jumping or what's happening? Ah, that's not fair, bro. Fuck off. Oh, of course. Let me guess, I have to talk to everybody again? Let me talk to your friends. Oh, I hate saving. I'm saving. I'm more saving.
Doesn't get too much underfoot.
Not gonna talk this time. Ay. Just let me go to my outpost, bro. Nope, it's too far. Still too far. Can I now jump? Come on, let me jump. Wait, what am I missing? More repairs? What the F, bro?
We're here, Cap. Dad, a whole new set of stars.
Last space game I played was Battlefront 2. Damn. Wait, where's my ship then? There's no ship here? What the... Okay. Yes, I still want to talk to my crew.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation. Freestar Rangers. You did. So how'd you feel wearing? Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
I think it's all about power. The whole situation with him is complicated.
Sadly, it is. Tough calling what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have sat right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown without him. I suppose it will. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
No.
Oh, shit.
No. Stop.
Oh, brother. Sarah was not happy with that grenade. I wanted to press F. Going to the lodge will be better. I mean, I can always go to the lodge after this. Wait.
Leaving?
No, wait, you still have something for me. Gimme.
Happy to listen. Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot.
A cosmetic leave.
Take care of yourself.
Okay. Let's fly to the lodge. Why not? Wait, that was Alpha. Did you change your FOV? Yeah, I changed my FOV. To 100? Yeah, to 100. Ignifoul? Yeah, with a mod. So I just have to use a in-game command. And press, what is it, bet, FPP, and then the FOV I want. Let's say I want the basic 170. This is the normal one most people play on. And this is the one I'm playing on, 130 more. It's way better. Let's save.
I wonder if any discovery.
Keep your ear for a moment.
Don't worry about it.
Ah, it'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
Also changed the eyes and a couple of other things in game. Could you say more about you, Vladimir?
I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. That will be one for the slates. A barbell in each hand when you first walk through those doors. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Really, Walter? There must be something. Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the Eye, as well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
Oh
Barrett,
wait.
for all his antics, was an essential part of this group. And a friend.
Any other credits in the universe won't make up for losses. I'm sure you would appreciate what you have done for him. Yeah.
None of us would be here without the others. We're all incredibly indebted to one another.
I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah, I know we argue about money all the time. Most of it is in jest, but occasionally it's not. This is the one way I can best contribute to our work. It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling about minor expenses. But it was important to me that I do this.
Fair enough. Well, since we're already talking about this, there is one more thing I'd like to do for Barrett, and I'd appreciate your input. Nothing extravagant, just a small plaque here in the lodge. Something to remember them by. Where do you think would be appropriate?
Right in the center. Should be in the garden. The bar is the best spot. Right in the center, yeah.
Sounds fitting. Any objections, Walter?
No, I think this is a fine idea.
Then it's settled. I'm glad we had this discussion.
And now, perhaps we can try and move on.
Oeba.
Yes, I think that's right.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Inventory on the station, next supply run.
A moment, Captain. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements.
You just have plenty of praise, Vasco.
Depression is
You're
common
not coming back to
after
Destiny?
prolonged
Oh, I'm
periods of
coming back.
stress,
It's just that
even when
not that much going on in Destiny.
reporting high levels of satisfaction. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological
For the hours that I play Destiny,
crossing
it's
universes, that seems
pretty insane to keep playing those hours day in, day out. Can't see if a robot can become Starborn.
given that the Starborn encounters have so far not included any robots. The
No one
safe
wanted to do
assumption
Deep
is
Stone? Yeah, because
will need
like
to remain
95% of the
if we do
community
not
already
see
did
each
Deep
other
Stone.
again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been
I
an
believe farming commemoration is here already for more than 9 months. The machine gun that only everybody cares about, and now the short term, but besides that. Wait, you're sleeping? Brother.
There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud.
Constellation shouldn't have done this without support, thank you.
Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not about taking advantage of what we learn as a group.
Okay, pretty true. Sure.
Alas, while I
But
would
most
like
people
to
that
take
join my
pride
chat
in
on
everyone,
new light players or
I'm
just
afraid the saying,
got
"You
started
can't
with
take it all
Lightfall.
with you," has caught up to me. There might not be
And
a
most
Stroud
people that
Eklund
started
in
playing with Lightfall don't
certainly
even play any raids, maybe like
And I
one or
would be a
two.
poor choice of company if I was, well, poor.
The cutter is where as for Legend of Walder, you might do some good to spend time there. Don't sell yourself short, Walter. There's more to you than. If I meet a version of you that's poor, I loan him 5 credits, 0.
Thank you for that. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit it was a part of me. And I have no desire to find out who I am without it. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
No one wanted to farm with me? Yeah, it's because for like 10 people in chat, most of the time only 1 or 2 persons wants to farm it.
I've thought about it, and as much
But that
as
it's still
I
a
would
big
love
if
to see
they have
Unity
time on that
the way
day.
Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you.
Bro, planning a raid with a group is like planning a family trip. Too bad I don't think the multiverse is ready for Starborn Mojito. Can be serious. This is what Constellation has been waiting for. I understand you, Matteo.
I know this is probably coming as a surprise. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger.
Think you make a mistake, Matteo? You just should bring them along. Starborn, Matteo, and the family. Yeah.
My dad pushing objects around with gravity powers? Now that would be something to see. Take care of yourself, okay? In the next universe. I'm gonna miss these chats of ours.
We're so close. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get
LMG is the only good
readings from
weapon I want from it, so I don't need to
idea how excited I
farm.
am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity.
I
I'm gonna
do
make some
want to
coffee.
farm
Hold on
adapt all weapons though. Nah. Can you analyze your data on the ship? You're coming with us. Whoa, don't do that. We have no idea what analyzing that will do. You're more excited about the all-nighter than literally able to cross universes?
What? No. I do not do field work, especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind. Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you Starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in.
Noel, chair of Constellation has an Irish ring to it.
Maybe one day. For now, I think I'm better off letting Vladimir have that headache. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
So, what's new with you today? You already know that you can ask me anything. Absolutely. Sona is clever, and she's proven that she can tackle anything life throws in her path. You can rest assured that she will get the best education and care that Constellation can possibly provide. You know,
Before Lightfall, I was all about getting all the weapons,
we both survived
all the
an
adapt weapons,
inhospitable
all the
world.
craftable weapons, but after
drastically
Lightfall, I was
altered our
like,
lives.
nah,
Most
bro,
importantly,
this game,
I'm certain
nope,
we're both stronger after the experience.
it's not worth my time for all those weapons.
Hope we can talk later.
If you want to talk, make it quick. I think I'm late for Noelle's science lesson. Hi there. How's it going? It's amazing. I've never seen
One
anything like it in
adept
all my
top
life.
putje
Not even
uit.
in Mom's picture slates.
Ai ai ai.
It's almost like
It's difficult to
like a
find
fairy
people for Master
like
Farm
it's not real,
though.
you know? I'm sure that sounds pretty dumb to you. But hey, I live in a house made from busted up spaceship parts and trees.
Yeah, that's the annoying part about Master. Wait, who is this? This is... I never met the character. Okay. In a story quest of Sarah, she lost a part of her crew in a shuttle that crashed down on a planet. And she thought all the people in that shuttle died, but they survived. And one of the couples in there had this little girl. So when we went for a
Are you okay?
closure on her past, we found this little girl.
Yeah, a little bit. That planet was the only real home that I ever knew. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it feels like I've left my family behind. It was a really tough decision to make. But you and Sarah were right. I had to move on with my life. And hey, one day when I'm old enough, I could always go back for a visit. I don't know if I'll ever get used to being around all these
Was
people.
this a main mission?
Everyone hurrying around,
No, I believe
talking,
this
eating,
was...
drinking, doing
Was
a
this
million
a
things.
main?
It's so weird, but kind of exciting at the same time.
No, there was a
Going
side
from
mission.
a planet with a population of 3 to this one is going to take a lot of patience and trust, that's for sure.
My gameplay is different from yours? Yeah, because you go Rambo Bambo, bro. You just go in guns
It's going
blazing.
to be kind of tough. Actually, Noelle is pretty nice.
You wanna make peace?
She
No,
said she'd teach me
brother.
some stuff about science. You know, pick up where my mom left off. Besides that, I don't really care if I make friends or not. You and Sarah are the only friends I'll ever really need. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
If I see you talking in chat about your story quest, it's like you're going in Rambo and just kill everybody. That's what I getting from it. Let's save. Oh, booba. I'm not going to lie. I kinda like what the first option said. I didn't bother reading the rest. I only picked the first option. Yeah, I love picking different options because of Cyberpunk and The Witcher. It's a game that taught me like different outcomes have a better outcome or a funnier outcome. Wait. We want to go over here. Oh wait, I can pick my other ship up now. There's no need to keep this old brick. Whoa. Hey,
Got anything you need to offer
buddy.
me to work done?
No. I'm on my other ship.
Okay, no problem.
I grinded like hours yesterday. Yeah. Gimme. And then put my ship in it. Bye. Oh wait, I still need to put my crew in this ship. Ship. Crew. Star Eagle. Fusion shield systems. Wait, I reached the maximum. But
That was a pleasant
I
change
think
of
I
scenery.
ended with over 2 days of gameplay, but I did spend a lot of time AFK. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to fly to that planet. Let's go. Wait, how many side missions do I still have before I go on that big trip? Wait, these are not completed. I almost forgot about this mission. Oopsie.
Helix green, ready to land.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want. Ah, I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me.
Shit.
I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on, Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say something to my mother. Should be plenty of organic materials to harvest from this world.
Hi. Please. Disregard. I attempted an informal.
It may be paradise. That doesn't mean we don't live.
You must be Sarah's partner. Where is she? I'd prefer to wait to speak until she's here.
What a bitch.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know her name. Oh? She probably warned you about me, hmm? What to say, what not to say, that sort of thing. I hope you realize I'm not as bad as she makes me out to be.
I did nothing of the sort. Just a little talk about Dad and how you and I don't speak much. I promise you, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small and involve only the people I care about the most.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here, to see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
As soon as everyone is present, we will begin. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special, hmm?
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony? Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I deserve to be with someone who understands my feelings. It was at that very moment I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Your love means everything to me. And I swear to return that love freely and unconditionally, without hesitation. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
Damn.
I know it will.
Jesus, bro.
I don't deserve someone as special as you.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this.
What million
as a
credits?
token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having the ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah.
So no
I'm
kissing?
only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact
What
one another.
the? Bro, did they remove all... all physical contact from this game? Thanks for everything. Promise we'll take good care of her, Aja. Is there any way I can pay you?
You better. Otherwise, I'd have to come out of retirement and hunt you down. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
It was a wonderful wedding. I was so happy to officiate for you.
What's happening, darling? Marrying you was the single best decision I've made in my entire life. If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
Don't worry. I know how new in-laws can be. I'll try to work on her for you and Sarah. I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. She's quite charming.
Wait. There is no kissing? I get the no sex part, but no kissing? What? Hold on a minute. Bruh. Oh, these are the power quests. Do you wanna do this power quest right now? Why not?
Sarah deserves someone special in her life. I'm glad she found you.
Oh, now you're happy. Bruh. What the F?
No one's going to care if I call out sick from
And welcome back, Mr. Tofi.
Hello. I will happily carry whatever you need. Goodbye.
You know what? No. Let's just finish this main campaign. I'm way too curious. So wait, what do I need to do now then? Wait, do I need to get my stuff from there and then throw it into the ship? There's no way for me to remove this. What the?
Time to push some G's. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
Thank you. Pick up the hill. Having all we've had. Open fire. Weapons free.
They're jumping out of here. Disabled their shields.
Take them out. Their shield system is damaged.
Wait, I don't get this. What the F am I missing?
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
So this is Unity expecting, is this the end, the F-Light heaven?
It's natural that your mind would go there. And it's not a simple question to answer. You stand now at the very center of space and time. Center being the best word to grant you understanding, but still not entirely accurate. The unity is what was, what is, and what shall be. It is nowhere and everywhere. Nothing and everything. It is the unity. Any other meaning is entirely up to you. All of you. A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
I mean, we all have regrets, if you're being honest.
That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
The artifacts, the temples, cemetery, who create them and why?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators. But not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysteries of the unending cosmos.
Starborn said it will be reborn.
Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you, every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time. Your lover, Sarah Morgan, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom, more children are born who want to be explorers. The Gate of Light will take you to another universe, or simply walk away until the stars fade to return to your ship. The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase. The emissary remains in this universe, but your faith in them inspires them to seek out those they believe are worthy of finding the unity. Many noble Starborn will be reborn under their guidance. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Kidding! And there's where the game crashes. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's where one way to end the game. Okay. GG, you finished the game. Let's close the game for you. Yeah. Like, okay. It's not like I need to talk to all these people again, because we already know that, but at least.
Although you leave this universe
Yeah, I know.
a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Help. Flashbang indeed, bro. My whole room was glowing bright white. Oh my god. Holy shit. You better be good. You better be brave. No naughty naughty. If it's gonna crash again, I probably need to... Nope, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say probably gotta disable the mods. But is there a way for me that is just... Can I just end this? No escape. Oh, classic tab. Kinda curious if the news game plus or you have nothing. Starborn. This is what you have become. A being who has touched infinity. Your story is over, but the new one no. In this universe and countless others, you remember all you have learned. The possessions and everyone you knew have been left behind. Exploring this new universe and all that stuff. Take another trip. Okay. Okay. So everything starts over again. Okay, I guess. Let's save that over here. Was this the one just before the cutscene? Nope. One back. It's this one. Okay, let's walk the other way. She said walk away from the stars. Until they fade away. 34, 35 hours. Oh, that's not bad. I still got a shit ton of side quest. Okay, but I want to see the other end. I guess for Starborn.
You are reaching the edge of the Starfield. Go further, and you will return to your original universe. We will be waiting for you should you come back.
Oh. Whoa. No way. Another crash. Bro, is this place Crash City or something? Okay. Okay, let's be smart then. Let's not be stupid. Let's disable all the mods. And let's go back one more time. Probably. Maybe have too many saves. No, I saw people had some crashes with the shaders. I think the shaders are more a problem than the menu loaders. This one. Okay, I have to walk away. Oh, hello guys. Having too many is a no back.
You are reaching the edge of the Starfield. Go further, and you will return to your original universe. We will be waiting for you should you come back.
Oh! Artifacts have been added to your inventory, rebuilt inventory, and so. Okay. So where's my whole crew now then?
You came back? I thought... I was sure you were going to... But then I guess... neither did I.
Yeah, never seeing you was too much for me.
Oh, you're just too much, you know that? What was it like, being in the Unity?
I felt a significant cold and alone. Yeah, that's what it felt like, yeah.
That's not so different from the first people who left Earth. The vastness of the universe was too much. And the Unity is infinitely more so. I'm glad to see you again. But don't stay here forever, okay? Don't give up on the opportunity to step into a whole other universe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you will. We both will. It's who we are. But until then, let's get back out there, shall we? Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter. No, we done talking already.
Right, they did all those voice lines without even kissing? Okay.
It is you. I did not think I would see you again. I almost walked in myself, but I thought, what if someone else came back and they were alone?
Unity can wait. Someday I will go back
There
to.
is something humbling knowing that it will wait. It puts the hunter's actions in a different light. He rushed because he wished to. Now that you have seen the Unity, what are your thoughts?
Unity me totally needs to install a bed in there. Get some beauty sleep. Yeah.
I suppose that is one way of observing things? There's a part of me that still believes you should go. That the Unity is the last step on this journey. Now that you are back, I am not sure what I think. Perhaps Constellation is worth holding on to. Even with the feeling of destiny in the distance. If you are free soon, could we talk?
We just talked.
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results?
Any situation I can walk away from, you know how it goes. It's behind me.
I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last.
He thought it was doing the necessary.
I do not believe that for a moment, and I am sure you do not either. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice, but at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame. No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law.
at least while you serve as ranger. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now?
Well, what do you know?
Wait, this feels weird, this ending. I guess I'm done with this game. At least for now. Doesn't feel like an ending? Yeah, because every new game plus has a different outcome. Same for all the main missions and side missions. So it doesn't stop on there. On the first playthrough you have to play at least like 5 or 6 playthroughs. Ugh. But it does feel empty. So Cyberpunk now? I mean, I could put up. Apparently you can power up your powers. Yeah, with those kills from the Starborn.